because we haven't all got our own stations yet, so we're on top of each other. But we're working on that.
Here, I'll do them.
Did you find them?
Yep. And
what else you need from me?
all I need is that I'll give you all your QMCs out here. I don't have an address for this stuff.
I'm gonna go run some stuff with Micah and then I'll be back. So, Haynesbrook. Yeah, so you're gonna bill him for 2 pipe boots and re-shingled. All right, sounds good. Get the checks, guys.
I gotta go.
We're going to toy court. I try not to text and drive and all that stuff, but it's pretty hard, especially being in a construction business. My phone rings all the time. On my really busy route days, I don't drive, I ride. Because sometimes I'll run 10 to 15 appointments in one day. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go up to North Main here in High Point and we're gonna inspect a roof for a realtor. I do a lot of work for realtors. A lot. So I was kind of in transition. I was kind of lost a little bit. Wasn't really sure what I was going to do. And I started dating a guy that was co-owner of one of the largest commercial and residential roofing companies in Greensboro. And I went and worked there as their operations manager / office manager. The first couple of months kind of stayed in the office. And I kept watching these guys come in and bringing deals. And I was like, man, I bet I would be good at sales. Because I'd always been kind of in sales, but I was always a manager. Wherever I worked, I've always been a manager. So there was this big pile of deals of where all these customers had been denied for financing. And I decided, being a storm girl, that I wanted to go back through all those files and offer those people a free inspection. Because they were never offered a free inspection up front. They tried to buy a roof and they were denied for financing. The guy that I was dating, he took me up on a roof. I realized I was not scared of roofs right away, and I was like, oh, I can climb this. And he taught me what the difference between mechanical damage and storm damage was. And he was like, you know, if you can prove that this is storm damage, then you can file it on their homeowner's insurance and help them get a new roof. So I went back through all those deals and sold almost, I think it was like 30 deals. I met the adjusters. The adjusters trained me. That's how I became so good at storm work. I listened instead of bucking them or arguing with them. I would go and I'd ask questions. My first roof, I'll never forget. I asked the adjuster, hey, I'm new. What am I looking for? How can I be a better storm chaser, or not really a storm chaser, but storm specialist? And they taught me the way. I am still seeing those adjusters 5 years later. They know me. There's a respect there because they know that I'm legit and I'm honest about damage. My company and roofers they get the reputation of creating damage, like going up on the roofs and pulling off tabs and making it look like it's wind damage when it's really not. And then I'm also honest with that customer. If I feel like the insurance people will not buy it, I'll let them know up front, hey, look, I don't think they're going to buy this claim, but if you still want to do a claim, it's totally up to you. We can try. You know, the worst case scenario is they say no. You're not out of pocket any money. My services are free. I would say 95% of my claims get bought because I won't pressure a customer into doing a claim if I feel like there's not enough damage. A lot of roofers do, a lot. We hear it every day. My roofer told me I have hail damage, and then come to find out they don't. Yeah, and that's why we call ourselves insurance specialists. I don't tell people I'm a roofer. I say I'm an insurance specialist. That's my real job. You know, we try to help people get their roofs bought. And God has just blessed my company. I've had the same employees since I started. I've had the same subs the entire ride. We've They're all very loyal to each other. People say that a good roofing company doesn't use subs, and I believe through loyalty, paying them and taking care of them, I've proven that to be wrong. You know, it's hard to keep subs, but if you find the right ones, you better do what you can to hold on to them. And I do that by providing jobs for them. So from day one, I hustled. I sell just as much as my salespeople do. I sell the same amount almost every month because I don't want to lose anybody. I'm always scared that I'm not going to be able to give them a job. They become your family, you know, and that's kind of what drives me. I've done probably about a handful of roofs in here. I did that one right there. So I lived in this neighborhood for 12 years. I used to come here all the time. He died last spring. Oh, man. Oh. So I'm not going to be able to get on this because it's 2-story. So we're going to do a ground inspection. So we take lots of pictures. I'm going to get my clipboard up here repaired. Our kids used to play together, and their oldest used to be my babysitter for my son. And he passed away. He had a heart attack, died. And so they sold it. They sold it to Josh. He flipped it. So it was pretty rough in here. So his team came in, and the new buyers are moving in this weekend.